continue the follow-up session of student induction program on the module Universal Human Values. The previous session, we were discussing about aspirations, basic human aspiration and its fulfillment, the program for fulfilling the basic aspiration. Today we'll discuss about understanding human being, on the proposal of human being in the understanding human being. So the proposal is human being is a coexistence of self and body. We all are human beings. So the proposal is human being is a coexistence of self and body. Self, I, and body. These are two realities. Both are existing. Coexistence means both are existing. Self is there, body is there. Let me explain this. One moment. Something happened with it. Is my screen visible, Bhaiya? Is it visible now? Yes. So let us see this proposal. Self is there, body is there. So if we look into this mirror, we'll be able to see our mirror image. But do we think that we are only this image or something more than this? We'll be able to see our body. We can touch our body. If we see someone, our friends, relatives, we'll be able to see that person. But do we think that we are only this body or something more than this? You can think about it. Yes. Something more is also there. So for that something more, we call it as self. For example, if you want to take a decision, I am going to attend the session. Who will be making the decision? If you are enjoying the music, who is enjoying the music? If you are enjoying food, who is enjoying food? I am taking decisions. I am enjoying the food. I am enjoying the music. I am enjoying the movie. Are we able to see this? So this I, we call this as self. Sometimes we may be saying that, oh, I feel elated. I feel depressed. Is it your body or self? You can respond to the chat box. What do you think about this? Who feel depressed? Who feel elated? Who feel happy? Okay. Is the screen, let me share the screen once again, one moment. I'll stop sharing and I'll do it again. Is it visible now? You can respond to the chat box. Is the screen visible?
Yes, Didi, but it's not in the slideshow mode. It's in PowerPoint mode only.
Okay, okay. Then I'll do it. One moment. What about now? Is it visible, Maya?
Yes, Didi, now it's perfect.
Okay.
Please go ahead.
Thank you. Yes. So when we are saying that I am enjoying music, who is enjoying music? I am enjoying music, self is enjoying music, and body is used as an instrument to enjoy the music. Are we able to see this? When I'm saying that I am speaking to you, who is speaking? Who is taking the decision to speak? Self is taking the decision to speak. Self is taking the decision to attend the session. And we are using our body as an instrument. Are we able to see this? Two realities. Self is there, body is there. Are we able to see this? Can we get some responses through the chat box? Yes, nice. So the proposal is human being is a coexistence of these two realities, self and body. Now let us try to see this self and body separately. Are they same? Are they different? We will try to understand that. What about the need? Need of the body is physical facility. Food, water, shelter, clothing, all these are physical facilities. What about the need of the self? I need respect, I need care, I I need happiness. Is it the need of the self or body? Happiness, respect, care. Is it the need of the self or body? Are we able to see that? It's the need of self. But when we say, I feel hungry, who feel hungry? Who will be deciding that I feel hungry? Self will be deciding, but food is required for the body. Self will be taking the decision to eat the food. What type of food to be taken, how much quantity of food need to be taken. All these decisions are taken by the self. But food is required for the body. Now, in terms of time, how long I need food, how long I need all these physical facilities. Is it continuously required or only as and when required, temporarily required? When you feel hungry, you may be eating food, but after taking a certain quantity of food, we may think that we decide stop eating because my stomach is full. So I can decide it. Yes. As and when required. I won't be able to eat it continuously. Even the food is my favorite food, my delicious food. Then also, after taking a particular quantity of food, I'll be stop eating. Usually, we may be having lunch, dinner, breakfast. In between, also, sometimes we may be taking food, but we won't be able to eat it continuously. Are we able to see this? But what about the need of the self? Happiness, respect, care. Is it temporary or continuous? Need of the self. Are we able to say that I need happiness only for morning, evening I don't need happiness? Is it like that? What do you think about this? Yes, we need it continuously. Not even a fraction of second. We don't want to be unhappy. We don't need disrespect. We need it continuously. If we think about the need of the body, we are able to see that if continuity is there, we feel discomfort. But when we think about the need of the self, if there is no continuity, then we feel discomfort. Are we able to see this difference? Need of the body is temporary, whereas need of the self is continuous. What about the quantity? Body, I can decide how much quantity of food is required, how many pairs of clothes are required. Whatever is the quantity, I'll be able to measure it. Some of us may be having 10 pairs of clothes. Some of us may be having 100 pairs of clothes. Whatever is the number, we will be able to count it. It is quantitative. And also it is required in limited quantity. Physical quantity, Sakshiji is saying that physical facilities can be measured in terms of quantity. Quantity can be measured. But what about the need of the self? Are we able to measure it? Are we able to say that 2 kg of respect, 3 meter of care? Happiness is in quality, in terms of quality. Need of the self, happiness, care, respect, qualitative. But the need of the body can be fulfilled in terms of physical facilities. They are quantitative. Are we able to see this? So what do you think about this? Need of the body, need of the self, are they same or different? Are they same or different? Self and body? You can respond to the chat box. Different. Geeta ji is saying different. Need of the body is physical facility. Need of the self is happiness, care, respect. In terms of time also, we can see that need of the body is temporary. But with respect to the need of the self, we can see that it is continuously required. In terms of quantity, physical facilities can be measured. Whatever is the number, we can measure the quantity. But with respect to self, it's a feeling. We can see our body. So the needs of the body also can be fulfilled by physical facility, that we can see that. Food, shelter, clothing, everything can be seen. It's made of physiochemical things. But self, are we able to see the self? I can touch my body. I can see my body. But am I able to see myself? I can only experience it. The same way, the need of the self, happiness, respect, care, all these are feelings. I can only experience it. I'm not able to measure it. Are you able to see that they are different? Now let us try to answer this question. Are both type of the needs important? Or do we want to fulfill both the type of the needs? What's your opinion about this? Well, if you can kindly reflect upon this question. Are both the type of the needs important? Yes, both are important. Do we want to fulfill both the type of the needs? Yes. We won't be able to negate any of the needs. We need food, shelter, because those are the requirements of the body. The same way, the needs of the self, even though it is continuous, we need it all the time. Even though the need of the body is temporary, we won't be able to negate it. We need it temporarily. Are we able to see that any of the needs of the body is continuous? Is there any such need of the body which is continuous? Sashiji is saying no. Let us explore this question. For example, sometimes we may be thinking that respiration, it's a continuous process, but we are taking oxygen in, inhaling and exhaling. It's an intermittent process. We won't be able to continuously take the oxygen. We have to exhale carbon dioxide. So this also is an intermittent process. So there is all the types of the needs are temporary. No process is continuous. Are we able to see this? We can think about this. So what we are saying is both the needs are important. We want to fulfill both the type of the needs. Now let us see this question. Are we working to fulfill both the type of the needs? Are we working to fulfill both the type of the needs? For example, you can think about your daily activities. You can make a schedule, what I am doing every day, weekly schedule, daily schedule. If you are preparing, you can write down your schedule and you write down the purpose. Each activity, what is the purpose? Then you can make a table, 2 columns, 1 column for the self, 1 column for the body. When you are saying that one activity, eating, is it for the body or for the self? When you are bathing, is it for the body or for the self? So we can classify each of the efforts, each of the activities, whatever we are doing. Then you can think about this question. Are we working to fulfill both the type of the needs? We are able to see that both the needs are important. We want to fulfill both the needs. But what about this? Are we working to fulfill both the needs? Geeta ji is saying sometimes. Yes, sometimes. So we can also think about this question. What is the priority between the needs? Between the needs of the self and needs of the body. Where we need to give more priority? What do you think about this? We need to fulfill both the type of the needs. But what about the priority? What is your opinion? Yeah, Geeta ji is saying self. If we think about all of us are spending so many years for education, normal human being, when we think about the education, maybe after completing graduation, some of us are doing post graduation and then doing PhD. If we count all these years, maybe 25, 30 years, it's almost 1/3 of our lifespan, maybe more than 1/3 of our lifespan, we are spending for education. Why we are spending so many years for education? Because from childhood onwards, we have, everyone is saying that you study well, you will get a good job, so that you will be able to live a respectable life. What do you think about this? Otherwise also, if we are able to get food and shelter, we will be able to live our life. But we are connecting physical facilities with for fulfilling the need of the self. So what is our priority and what about our effort? Are they matching? You can think about this. Physical facility is required for the need of the body. Fulfilling the need of the self, happiness, respect, feelings. Are we able to fulfill the need of the self with physical facilities? We can think about this. Anyway, let us proceed with this. What about the fulfillment? For fulfilling the need of the body, physical facilities are required, physiochemical things. Physical facilities are made of physiochemical things, food, clothing, shelter, everything made of physiochemical things. But what about the need of the self? Happiness, care, respect can be fulfilled by right understanding and right feeling. Let me tell you one example. You just imagine that you are watching a movie, sitting comfortable in your home or some other place, very nice ambience, AC room, comfortable environment. You are enjoying the movie or whatever it is there in the TV. Suddenly, someone is coming and sitting next to you, whom you have a feeling of opposition. Will you be able to enjoy the movie with the same feeling as you are having earlier? Will you be able to get the same comfort as you are having earlier? You can respond. No. Why? Right feeling is missing. Right understanding is missing. With the feeling of opposition, we won't be able to remain in harmony. Everything is there for fulfilling the need of the body, but for fulfilling the need of the self, right feeling is missing. So let us try to see this. Needs of the body cannot be fulfilled by right understanding and right feeling alone. Need of the body, fulfilling the need of the body, physiochemical things are required. Also, right understanding and right feeling is required. For example, we may need food, we need clothing. What type of food to be taken? How much quantity of food need to be taken? Who will be deciding? Self will be deciding. For this, right understanding is required. But what about the need of the self? For fulfilling the need of the self, right understanding and right feeling is required, but it cannot be fulfilled by physiochemical things. It can only be fulfilled by right understanding and right feeling. Any reflections, any questions? And if you want to say anything, you can raise your hand. Mics can be provided. If you want to respond. So what we are saying is both type of needs have to be understood separately. Both the type of the needs have to be fulfilled separately. Both the needs have to be understood separately and both the needs have to be fulfilled separately. In living, what is the priority? How much time and effort is spent for right understanding and right feeling? How much time and effort is spent for physical facility? We can think about this. Maybe you can do that exercise. Preparing a schedule, weekly schedule. What are the daily activities I am doing? What about the purpose of each of these activities? Is this activity is fulfilling the need of the self or for fulfilling the need of the body? How long I am spending for this particular activity? Then you will be able to connect it. You will be able to get an understanding about this. Am I able to spend some time, at least 1 hour every day, for fulfilling the need of the self? Or all my activities are focusing for fulfilling the need of the body? But every time I think that I'm working for fulfilling the need of the self. But after completing this exercise, we will be able to see that mismatch. We can check that mismatch is there, whether there is any mismatch. My activities are focusing towards the body, but my aspirations are for towards the self. Let us try to explore this. For example, all of us are working Monday to Friday, we are very busy, maybe in some institution or some industry. We are busy doing our work. And Saturday, Sunday, weekends, we think that we need to do some entertainments. And we may go out for some picnic. We may spend some time with our family members. Is it like that? Then we may think that these 2 days we are trying to fulfilling the need of the self. The rest, Monday to Friday, we are just focusing to do some activities, to take some efforts in our job. But if you are not in harmony, if you are not able to see harmony in our work, will it be helping us in any way? What do you think about this? Whatever we do, we should be able to see that harmony. Monday to Friday, 24 hours. Whatever I do, if I am able to see harmony, I will be able to fulfill the need of the self, as well as I'll be able to work towards physical facilities for fulfilling the need of my body. So anyway, let us try to do that exercise. Activities, preparing the schedule, purpose, and you can classify it whether this activity is for the need of the body and need of the self. Then we'll be able to see our priority. Let us try to do that. So this is what we were discussing. The proposal, human being is a coexistence of self and body. Self is there, body is there. Both are coexisting. Need of the self is happiness. Need of the body is physical facility. In terms of time, we can see that physical facility requirement of the body is only temporary, and also it is required only in limited quantity. But when we see the need of the self, we can see that need of the self, it is required continuously, and in terms of quality, it's a feeling, so qualitative. In terms of fulfillment, right understanding and right feelings are required for fulfilling the need of the self. But for fulfilling the need of the body, physiochemical things are required. This is what we discussed. Now let us try to see the activity of the self and body. We are very sure about the activity of the body. Eating, walking, speaking, listening, all the activities, sleeping, dancing, many activities. We do it every day. But what about the activity of the self? Imagination. Are we able to see this imagination? It is happening continuously or only sometimes? What do you think about this imagination? Now also, all of us are doing an activity. I'm saying something that's my activity of my body. I am sitting here and I am speaking. That is the activity of my body. But what about the activity of your body? You are listening and also you are sitting, maybe lying, maybe walking. You know, the activity of your body. But what about the activity of ourself? Even though I am speaking, there is imagination happening within me. Even though you are listening, there is an imagination happening within you. Are we able to see this? Continuous thoughts. Yes. Arun Pandeyji is saying continuously. Sakshiji is saying yes. This imagination is happening continuously within us. That means activity of the self is continuous. But what about the activity of the body? Is it continuous or temporary? When I'm doing this walking, I won't be able to do it continuously. I won't be able to talk like this continuously. I won't be able to sleep continuously. It's only temporary. Nice. Activity of the body is temporary, whereas activity of the self is continuous. So let us try to answer these questions. Does understanding human being makes a difference in our living? What do you think about this? If I am able to see that these two realities are there, need of the body is different, need of the self is different, the way of fulfillment is different. That means when I am able to see the realities, these two realities, will this understanding make a difference in my living? What do you think about this? Will it make any difference if I am able to see that need of the self is happiness and I need this happiness continuously? Need of the body is physical facility and I don't need it continuously, only temporarily and also in limited quantities. So how can this information help me? How can this right understanding help me? Let us see this question. While selecting and eating food, what is desirable? You can respond A, B, C, or D. I'm selecting and eating food. I, the self, is taking the decision. But the food is required for the body. So, see the first option, body is nourished, self is happy. Second option, body is nourished, self is unhappy. Third option, body is not nourished, self is happy. Body is not nourished, self is unhappy. What is the desirable option? Yes, we can see that A, body is nourished and self is happy. When body is nourished, need of the body is fulfilled. When self is happy, need of the self is also fulfilled. So you let us think that the first option is not there. So what we'll do? Which one can be taken? If A is not there, what will be your selection? From B, C and D, which one you can select? Body is nourished, self is unhappy, or body is not nourished, self is happy, body is not nourished, self is unhappy. Which one will be taken? B, C or D? Which can be the preference? Yeah, if A is not there, maybe B or C. Sakshi ji is saying maybe B or C. B is body is nourished, self is unhappy. C is body is not nourished, self is unhappy. Self is happy. Okay. So anyway, desirable thing is body is nourished and self is happy. So let us see this. Find out what happens at the level of the self and body when someone is forcing you to eat when you are not hungry. Which one will be your feeling? Someone is forcing you to eat when you are not hungry. Will you be happy in the level of the self? You can say yes or no. Someone is forcing you to eat in the when you are not hungry. Will you be happy? No, we won't be able to remain happy. What about our body? Will it be nourished? We don't need food, then why should I take food? Yeah, body is also not nourished. The level of self and body, when someone is forcing us to eat food, means it won't help us in nourishing the body and making us happy. When you are eating junk food, what will happen? Will it nourish your body? Junk food? Definitely not. Will it make you happy? So, most of the time we may used to do this. We like taste, especially children. They may think that junk food, they like the taste. Then they may be thinking that they will become happy, but body is not nourished. That can be the situation C. What about this option? You select nutritious and tasty food to eat. A, B, C or D. Nutritious means body is nourished. Tasty means self is happy. So it can be option A. Now you see this fourth one. If someone is giving you food, the plate is pushed to you, take it. Harsh. Whatever delicious food is there in the plate, Will it make you happy? Because you are able to see the disrespect. This person is showing disrespect. So how far it is delicious, how far the food is favorite to you, you won't feel like taking the food. That means body is not nourished and self is unhappy. So let us see this. When do you tend to make more mistakes? A or B? When you are disturbed within, when your self is disturbed within, or when your self is comfortable within. When you make more mistakes, A or B? Kindly respond. A. When you are disturbed within. Yes. We all are pretty sure about this. When I am disturbed within, there are chances I may not be able to take right decisions. I may do something, I'm angry with someone. So most of the time, I may be thinking about I'll do that revenge. Every time I'm thinking about that, then it can lead to some unfortunate incidents. I may go to that person, I may shout at that person, I may slap that person. So all these things can happen. Why it is happening? Because I'm in disharmony. I'm disturbed. So in that situation, I may not be able to take the right decisions. But when I am in harmony, I will be able to see the reality. Accordingly, I will be able to do some more meaningful things. I won't be making, the chances of mistakes are less in such situations. Are we able to see this? So let us try to answer this also. Does a small child also needs respect? We're saying that self is there, body is there. Self is there for small child and self is also there for an old person. Both of them want to fulfill the need of the self. So what do you think about this? Does a small child also need respect? Yes. Everyone need respect. All woman, rich man, sweeper, well-dressed person, beggar, someone who speaks fluent English, everyone. So what we can say? Everyone need respect. All of us have the need, same needs. Respect, need of the self is same. Level of self, all of us are same. Do we need to interact with respect? Let us try to answer this. Do we interact with respect in all cases, or is it conditional? A or B? When we are interacting with a person. Yeah, Geeta ji is saying it is conditional. That is our present state. Sashi ji also saying it is conditional. What about others? All of you can respond. You just imagine this. All of us are human beings. Self is there, body is there. In the level of self, all of us are similar. Need of the self is same for all of us. Are we able to see this? Some of us may be doing some mistakes. Why? Because of the lack of competence. We'll be discussing that in the coming session. So what we need to do? Do we need to show disrespect to such people? Those who are showing, those who are making mistakes, or do we want to make them understand about their mistakes? If you are able to see that the other person is similar to me, I will be extending unconditional support to that person. On the other hand, this is what we usually do. Current situation, we are not able to see the other person as similar to me because he is a different person, no way connected to me. But on the other hand, if I am able to see that there is a relationship between me and all other human beings around me, I will be showing respect. I will be showing relationship in all cases, irrespective of the situation. Geeta ji, Sashi ji, if you want to say something, I can provide you the mic. You want to say something? Yes, Sashi ji.
Yeah, good evening, Deepaji.
Yes.
Um,
Good evening.
no,
Thanks.
my observation, what I feel that most of the time, or I should say always, okay, we go with the conditional or preconditioning thoughts and then we react or act.
Mm,
We don't respond
mm,
because the moment we think from the point of view that the other person or the opponent or the person working with me or in opposition with me also is human being just like me as I am. I need respect, I need happiness, I need harmony. The same way, the same thought, if it comes in my mind, my reaction becomes response. But that practice is very very what you say negligible. We don't practice that. We practice with conditional because we are in competition with others to achieve better recognition or better position or promotion or whatever you say, that
mm.
wherever whichever position you're working, whatever you're doing it. So it is like always we are in competition with other person. It is in the family also it exists, at the workplace also it exists, society also it exists. So it is very difficult. Like I may understand that this is when I'm talking to you, I do realize that this should be a regular practice. But mostly it happens. Now since I'm part of UHV morning sessions like from past two batches. So I'm able to practice it. I won't say 100%, but I sometimes pay attention that no, I should not react like that. I should not behave like that. I should consider them also just like me. So my reaction many times I have turned it into response. So that is one thing which has to be. It is not very easy, but it is not very difficult also.
Very
It's
nice.
just that some kind of what you say awareness you should have, that always that the other person is just like me. Then I think it becomes a little easier for all of us.
Very nice. Very nice, Sashi ji.
Yeah,
Yeah.
thank you.
Yes. Nice. Yeah. This is our, as Sashi ji was saying, this is our current state. Do we interact with respect in all cases or it conditional? In our current state, everything is conditional. I'm not able to, I may be in opposition with the other person. I may be having different preconditioning with respect to the other person. Accordingly, my behavior is different. This is what my current situation is. But what is my natural acceptance? My natural acceptance, our natural acceptance, we don't want to be in opposition with anyone. We want to be in relationship with everyone. if I am able to refer my natural acceptance, if I am able to see the other as similar to me, my contact will be definite. That is the desirable state. Whatever is the reaction or behavior of the other person, I may not be getting any disturbance from that. I will be able to see it as the lack of competence of the other person. Accordingly, I can make a program to remain myself in harmony and try to help the other person to also to make the other person to be in harmony. We need to develop that awareness, what Satchiji was saying. That's what we are, all of us are working to develop right understanding so that we can remain in harmony. We can be aware about all our activities. We can be aware about our natural acceptance so that it will lead to continuous harmony with it. Yes. So what is the outcome in this case? If it is conditional means our contact won't be same all the time, because according to the environment, according to the behavior of the people, I will be taking decisions, different decisions for the same situation in different times, because the environment is different. So my contact will be indefinite. It won't give me happiness. It won't bring any harmony. So let us see these questions also. Are the needs same for all human beings, or are they different for different people? What do you think about this? We were discussing about the need of the body. We were discussing about the need of the self. So what do you think about this? Is the need of the self and body, is it same for all human beings, or they different for different people? You can respond. Need of self is happiness. Yes, Geeta ji is saying same. Basic aspiration is same for everyone. For all, it is same. Basic aspiration of every human being is same, happiness and prosperity in continuity. In the individual level, human being, we need to understand the need of self and body separately. If you are able to see these needs separately for self and body, we will be able to make the program for fulfilling the needs. And we also will be able to see that these needs are same for everyone. So what about the second question? Is the program for fulfillment of the needs same for all human beings, or is it different for different people? If the need is same for everyone, aspiration is same for everyone, basic aspiration is same for everyone, the program is also same for everyone. Understanding harmony and living in harmony in all four levels. This is what we discussed in the previous session. Understanding harmony in the individual level and living with harmony in the individual level, family level, societal level, nature and existence. So what about this for men, women, young, old, students, teachers, Indians, Americans, rich and poor, all of us, all human beings? Basic aspiration is same, program is same. So irrespective of age, gender, region, wealth, physical facilities, program is same. aspiration, purpose is same. Are we able to see this? So let us sum it up here. The proposal what we are discussing today, human being is a coexistence of self and body. We all are human beings. Each of us, self is there, body is there. Two realities. When we are able to see the need of the self and body, activity of the self and body, we can see that both are different. Need is different, activity is different, way of fulfillment is also different. So we are able to say that both are different. Body needs physical facility, and these physical facilities can be fulfilled by physiochemical things from rest of the nature. Happiness is the need of the self. It can be fulfilled by right understanding and right feeling in the self. It cannot be fulfilled by physical facilities. It cannot be fulfilled by getting feelings from others. Are we able to see that? Mostly the gross misunderstanding is we try to accumulate more and more physical facilities with the assumption that it can bring happiness to us. It won't be able to bring happiness. It can only fulfill the need of the body. So are we able to see this? So let us see the assignment also. From your exploration of human being as the coexistence of self and body, could you see that you have two type of needs? Continuous need like the need of respect, temporary need which is required from time to time like the need of food, water, shelter, clothing. So what you can do is you can make a list of your needs and you can classify them, which are required continuously and which are required temporary. That's for point 1. For point 2, if you feel happy when someone pays attention to how you look, your clothes, your way of speaking, etc., find out if you can get continuous happiness from the attention of others. This is what usually the reason for peer pressure. Not only for our students, but for the elderly people also. We try to get attention from others. But are we able to see any continuity in those activities? We may be seeking feelings from others. Is it continuous? Let us try to answer this. Let us try to explore these questions. And for point 3, do an experiment to find out if you can get continuous happiness from eating food. Take a large quantity of your favorite sweet, start eating the sweet one by one, and keep observing how you feel. What is your conclusion from this experiment? Yeah, maybe someone may be saying that I like gulab jamun, I like rasgulla, or any favorite food. Ice cream, maybe the first cup of ice cream, I'm happy. Second cup, third cup, fourth cup. So we can make a conclusion out of this. You could take any sensation that you consider as the source of happiness for you instead of tasty food for this experiment. Yes, that also can be considered. I think we can stop here, and next week we will be able to discuss these questions. We can continue. Thank you all. Let us stop it here. Namaste. Namaste, everyone. Thank you. Let us close the session. Thank you.